Hey guys, I'm Joyce. Welcome to my video diary. Today is Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. Today I worked on the nonprofit, picked up food donations from actually just one location, but I went to three of our drop-off locations. One had some food to donate. And also distributed some cat food to the primary caretaker of a cat colony. The secretary of our organization went with me today. He doesn't always, but he did today, and he saw the colony in question. And it broke his heart to see one of the mama cats. What is she calling her? Tabby Cat. She is one of the mama cats, and she got injured about a month ago, I guess. Maybe 3 weeks. Don't know what happened. Her caretaker thinks maybe a BB gun. Also thinks that maybe an opossum or a raccoon bit her. I think that's quite a bit less likely. But Tabby Cat has been limping the whole time. It appeared to have healed, at least from bleeding, but she's been limping. And it is very difficult to just walk away from things like that. But when you don't have the funds, it's either you go broke and end up sacrificing your own home and your own family, or you walk away. There are other options. There's also reaching out to other people, other organizations, to the community in general. Something that I need to work on. However, like I said, our secretary went with me today, and he said, "Look, I will pay for Tabby Cat's vet visit to see what's going on with her leg, and hopefully get that fixed." So tomorrow I will be calling one of the vets around who usually has availability and tends to be less expensive, is also a very, very kind and compassionate man. So I will be calling his clinic tomorrow and see what we can do about getting a vet visit for Tabby Cat. I cannot get near her, but her caretaker has been able to handle her and give her pain medication. So it shouldn't be a problem getting her in. So that was today. Also, another one of our clients who has 17 dogs through rescue. They have been abandoned, neglected, abused even. To be fair, there was a litter born in their home. I can't say absolutely for sure. I have not asked him. It is possible they took in the pregnant mama and she had a litter of babies while she was in their care. It's also possible that they adopted like a brother and sister and they mated. Regardless of that, we were working with them. They really wanted to get the 3 females spayed so that they didn't have to keep everybody separated to not have more puppies. And they've been doing a great job with that, keeping the males and females separated. We provided 3 months of food for them. And anyway, regarding the spay, we reached out to Carroll House Quick Fix. And they have been amazing. They talked with the family and determined that, yes, the family cannot afford even their low income fees for spay. And they ended up agreeing to spay and neuter every one of the dogs they have that are not spayed and neutered. And I think only one female they have who is outside is spayed. So that was absolutely amazing. I think Carroll House is only in Missouri, but if you're in Missouri and you are watching this, I hope you will consider Carroll House if you ever are shopping for furniture. They do incredible work with their low-cost clinic. Anyway, the client called today to let me know that 2 more of their dogs had been spayed today, and they were on their way home with them. They have 2 more appointments lined up for, I think on the 10th, 2 of their males to go in, and then another, I think the 14th, another 1 or 2 of their males. I think it's just 1. I think that's their last one. However, whatever funds Carroll House is using to provide these spays and neuters for this family free of charge, those funds have run out. So the family would have to pay for the appointment on the 14th. And it costs them a lot of money to drive out there. It is a long drive from where they are, and they have a truck which does not get great gas mileage. Where am I going with that? I forget. Oh, so I mean that's another challenge of ours. I mean, it was a big challenge to begin with, hoping to get all of their dogs spayed and neutered, and this is just, it's close to a miracle. It's a godsend that Carroll House was able to provide all of these dogs that they are with free spay and neuter. And now, the family still needs assistance, can use assistance with food. And of course, they would love to get the final 1 or 2 dogs neutered. So, and I have to tell them, okay, we will put you back on the waiting list because they're not the only ones. And that's just a big challenge of the organization to be totally objective and do, I don't know, like a first come, first served, and reaching out to the community, learning to do that as a person is difficult. And as a person, just hearing that and not putting up my own funds for that, which I did do for a long time. Yeah, I have spent nearly all of my inheritance mostly on that, on helping animals medically. So that was today. And I guess, also related to the organization. I filed the tax return for last year. And again, today is October 1st. The return was still due. I believe it's April 15th. It might be in March that it's due. I honestly don't know. As someone who gets distracted easily and deals with clutter and is relatively poor with time management, that is also a challenge. But anyway, I got it done today. There was a $5 late fee. Oh, wait a minute. No, there was not a late fee for the federal filing of the tax return. For Missouri's annual state registration, there is a fee for that. It's $10 every year. And there's a convenience fee of 50 cents. But there was also a $5 late fee because that was due August 31st. And obviously I did not file that on time either. I get reminders in my email for these things, but I procrastinate, I get distracted, all those things. It's possible that I have ADD to some degree. I kind of don't care. Regardless of any label or diagnosis, I deal with these problems. And I came across How to ADHD on YouTube. And the tools are amazing. The tools that Jessica offers are amazing. And when she talks about a lot of the struggles, I'm like, okay, that really does sound a lot like me. Moving through my day, trying to function like a normal person. So anyway, like I said, it's possible I have ADD. I am trying to learn how to function in the world regardless. And that channel will help me if I actually put these tools into practice. I have discovered some tools of my own that I'm using, and that channel I think will help me refine and offer me other solutions. That is outside of today's topic, which is working on my nonprofit, but it does explain why I am late on those two filings. So anyway, that's it. I am going to get to bed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.